My name is Victoria Ng, and I am the founder and producer of Miss Chinese Chicago and Asian Fashion Show Chicago. I'm so honored to have here with me Rahmaan Statik, a local artist who has painted over 400 murals and is showcasing his exhibit here in the art gallery in Chinatown. Thank you, David Moy, for hosting us. Rahmaan Statik received classical training from the American Academy of Art and has produced over 400 murals, receiving mural commissions for corporate clients such as Coca Cola and Toyota, as well as creating illustrations, brand identity, print products for companies such as Frank 151 Magazine and Argus Brewery. He grew up on the south side of Chicago, surrounded by urban art and public murals, which inspired him to be more involved with the subculture of street art. The focus of his work are public murals that fuse the graffiti aesthetic with his classical training. Aside from his art, he also gives back to the community via After School Matters and Chicago Public Art Group. Please welcome Rahmaan Statik. Rahmaan, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a father and I love my daughter. I have a 3-year-old daughter that also does art along with me. She definitely changed my perception of the world around me. It made me a lot more of a compassionate person and a lot more compassionate artist. So reason why I'm bringing her up though is that thanks to my daughter being born, I started going on a path of making in my newer work the aesthetics of making things look cute. The cute aesthetic. I didn't understand that before she was born, but since she was born, after watching Baby Shark on repeat right there, that kind of skewed my reality and perception of art for more of the positive though,
Right.
Yeah.
And so you inspire your daughter every day with your art, and you inspire people through your murals. What is one of your most influential or proudest murals?
One of the most influential or proudest murals as to date, I would say it would be 87th and Vincennes, the Great Wall of Chicago. That mural is 3 city blocks wide.
Wow.
Thanks. by 20 feet tall. It was done in the summer of 2018. It took me about a month to paint that project. The mural deals with, it represents images of community elders and aspects of better mental health within the community right there. So that's why there are so many images of scenes that happen on the inside of people's heads right there. It's almost about the story about the world within yourself.
And it's public art, so many people get to enjoy it and appreciate it. What is one reason why you're so involved with public art?
True story. I grew up in Woodlawn and Inglewood, right? South side Chicago, where either you had actual graffiti or these cheap billboards and advertisements that the community didn't approve of. So after a while, I'm a firm believer in the public taking control of public space and dictating how the public space actually looks right there versus it being privatized. So in other words, if a private corporation comes through and buy a billboard to advertise cigarettes or burgers in your community, why can't I paint a mural that shows the people of that community being empowered right there? Because in all reality, it's all art. The billboards are art, right? The billboards are made by artists, and there's some graphic designer, works for some marketing firm, design a billboard, so they actually use those same artistic devices. Me as a mural artist understands advertising and marketing, so I actually design murals with that same visual impact, but has a totally different message that isn't necessarily consumerism, but it's more of finding your inner potential, finding your inner potential and not, and taking it day by day, trying to be the best person you can be for that moment, for that day, for that point in time right there. This is one life we all know of, right? Make the best of it.
Yeah, I think that's a great message to send to so many people, and it's uplifting people, and it's so positive. Yeah, of course. I know that you give back to the community too. You work with After School Matters and Chicago Public Art Group. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you got involved with them?
As a kid, I used to work for After School Matters, and I used to work in these community youth mural programs because when I was young. Long story short, I wanted to be an artist since I was a young child, right? So first chance I got in junior high or high school, to get any kind of little odd art job, I would jump on it right there, right? If it was installing sculptures, helping someone just prime a wall, anything, I wanted to be a part of it just to have some kind of edge into it. Well, that was 30 years ago, right? And 30 years later, it's 400 walls later, and there's a lot of accolades, you know, behind that. You know, a lot. I've discovered a lot of myself on that journey of like doing public art and murals around the world, right there. So like in regards to me working with the youth, also, not only is a thing I went from being the student to the teacher, you know, and that gives you like a different perception as far as like the way the education system works, the way the education system works with artists, right there, how it affects artists.
If there was one takeaway that you would like anyone to looking at your art to have, what would that takeaway be?
I want people to walk away feeling that God in themselves. I want people to walk away feeling inspired. I want people to walk away feeling like they could go home and do their own creative ventures. It may not be painting, it may be singing, dancing, writing, making a child, you know, making a family, something like that, cooking. Wherever your spirit drives you to do. But like the whole thing is being your higher potential though. That's what I want people to walk away feeling.
That's so inspiring.
Thank you.
And can you tell me a little bit more about what inspired you to open this exhibit?
I want like more people to experience my work, experience like the narrative, experience the point of view behind my work. You know, I branded myself as being Chicago's best kept secret in art, in visual art. Now it's time that the rest of the world knows about the work that I produce.
Great.
Thanks.
What are the various ways that people can purchase your art?
In here, there's what this gallery is about, right? You come here, there's a lot of artwork here on the wall. It's a whole point behind the interview right there, right? Yep. Here, this is the main way you can purchase our artwork. Right now, you have time, come through the art gallery, purchase some of this beautiful artwork up in here. Have fun. We're going to be doing an opening on February 14th. What is it, next Friday, right? Yeah, next Friday. Make sure you come through, bring your kids, family, friends, no foes though, right? We don't want any issues right there. But yeah, come through. There's artwork of varying prices, right? So we got artwork here ranging from $200, $100 to $3,000 right there. So there's something for everyone here.
If there was one last message that you'd like to give everyone who's watching today, what would that be? Experience
this space. You know, experience the real collaboration that's actually happening here, right? Secondly, like a cultural exchange is happening right here, right now, right? Between like where you have a Black History Month themed show happening in Chinatown. This is the first of its kind. That's what makes it special right there. Like nothing like this has happened within this neighborhood, yet alone the city of Chicago, right? And we're coming together as a means of producing, of spreading better culture, spreading better cultural awareness right there, as a means of everyone evolving, right, and being their higher selves right there, right? So yeah, I want people to, you got time with next Friday, come by, check out some work. If you always want to get some work from me, now is the time to be able to do it right there. If not, hey, come through and be inspired. I appreciate just having you all here. You know, that's another bigger picture right there. Outside of that, yeah, I'll say that's about it. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, and there we have it, Rahmaan Statik.